So, when it comes to quality time in relationships, like what is something that you have either learned or taken away in regards to quality time?
For me, I used to think that just being next to somebody
Mm-hmm.
is enough for me. It's not. It's really not. Like, I would like to be doing something with you, like if we're playing a game together, watching movies, going to go do something together. Like, even if it's just cuddling, because it's like ties into, like the physical touch and everything like that. So, but for me, like, if we're just sitting in a room, yes, it's nice,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not technically quality time.
Yes. Yeah, quality time is like the undivided attention, where active listening, engage in a conversation where there is no distractions. It's like
Right,
you and that person.
right. And so, with being with my ex-husband, he was fine with us just being in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that I can say is that that's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah.
And not to say it in a mean way, but he knows this already. Hopefully he takes that like into like a newer relationship to
Like
actually take time to spend with your partner, because just sitting in the room, like you playing your game and me playing my game, that's like it's not actually quality time. So, which is funny because when we were dating, we spent more quality time together than we did when we were dating. So that's my takeaway.
when you were
Like
dating, you had more quality time than when you were married.
yeah,
Okay. You said
yeah.
dating again. I was like, wait.
Oh, when we were dating. Sorry, my bad. So yeah,
See, I think this like again, regardless of like your like generally speaking, that regardless of somebody's situation in a relationship, that it's always one of those like take the emotions out of it, and look at it like, okay, well, what was I needing from this relationship? And how can I go into the next relationship? Or how, even if you're single, how can you provide that for yourself? You know?
and never settle.
Yeah, don't ever settle. Mm-mm.
I'm working on that. And like I know. We got a whole list. We got a whole list.
I mean, just
That
saying.
sounds like I'm being super picky, but you know what? Be picky. Be picky. Because if you're
Yeah.
not picky, you're settling and you don't want to settle.
Mm-mm. Life is way too short, and not everybody gets to come back like I did. So, don't settle in life.
Yeah, don't do it.
Like if you think you're being picky or your how do you say that? Not your demands, but your goals, like your dream list is too much and like, oh, you need to cut it back. Don't. Somebody's out there, you know. Yeah.
Someone is out there. That's what I keep telling myself.
Somebody's out. They're just stuck in traffic right now, but they're out there.
They're out there pulling on that push door, and boy, you better learn how to pull the door, not push it. Just saying.
Sex. And with Frank, because Frank was after my like marriage failed. With him, I really learned quality time. Like I learned like turning off your phone, like not having like we went out to eat somewhere, like don't sit there texting, don't be scrolling Facebook, like actually be there in the moment with the person that you're with, and I think that that
Right.
was the best thing that he could have ever taught me was like when we were together, it was us. Like the world got shut off. Like we stayed at his place and didn't go anywhere. And it was heaven because it was just me and him. Like everything else was turned off except for us. I don't mean that, I mean, we were turned on, but that's not what I meant. the,
We were
the,
turned on, but
the world was turned off.
that's too funny.
Yes. That was like a
Um,
big takeaway that I even take into my marriage now because Jeremy, being a truck driver, he's never home. And when he is home, like I have Sundays off from work and like I do my church thing and then I just spend the rest of the day with him. Like I don't schedule
you do text me
anything.
though. I'm just saying.
That's because you're the bestie. Like I would be
He's like,
sitting there
who
on the
you talking
couch.
to?
Facts. I'll be sitting there on the couch with him. I'm like, okay, hold on, babe. I gotta talk to Bon Bon. Hold on. And then I'll like voice talking to my phone. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? Don't worry about it. Don't
None
worry
of
about it.
business.
Right?